This video is sponsored by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company.
Hey folks, my name is Annika, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about my favorite products as an adaptive mountain biker. So, I've been riding my adaptive mountain bike for about 3 seasons, and I've stuck with some of the same gear, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about my favorite pieces of gear and tell you about why they're my favorite pieces of gear. So, number one favorite piece of gear, that would be my Smith Mainline helmet. So actually, I've been using this helmet for a couple seasons now, and I absolutely love it. Fun fact, this is the helmet I was wearing during my initial crash in 2021. I did not get a TBI, and so I will swear by this helmet and wear it all the time. What I love about this helmet in particular is it uses Smith's Koroyd technology. It also fits my particular head size and head shape really well. It has swappable pads, so you can go for a lower profile to better fit your face. Make sure though, as you're swapping the pads, that you're still, maintaining the proper fit for a full face. But what I like about it is it's kind of an enduro style full face helmet where it's a little bit lighter in the sense that it's not going to be like bogging you down while you're riding. You still have amazing visibility. The visor goes up and down. I also love the colorways. So this particular colorway, I just call it PB&J because it's like purple and brown. But this is a piece of equipment that I swear by. So as an adaptive mountain biker, I almost always am wearing my full face helmet. I've already gotten into an accident, already a full-time wheelchair user. I'm not going to take any additional risks. When I'm riding my gravel bike or, riding on gravel terrain, sure, I'll wear a half shell, as you can see, but in this particular instance, when I'm riding my mountain bike, I'm always wearing a full face, and I swear by Smith products. Like I said, I was wearing the Smith Mainline helmet when I crashed and broke my back, and I did not sustain a TBI, and I had, minimal damage to my facial structure. So this is something that I do not leave home without. As you can see, I, have worn it for a couple of different years. I love this helmet so much. You will rarely see me riding my bike without my Smith Mainline helmet. Okay, going on to Smith products, because once again, I told you, I'm in love with them. Another product that I swear by, and this product starts at, the Smith Mainline helmet starts at about $310 USD. However, there hasn't been like a Gen 2 or a new generation of this, so occasionally you can see last year's colorways on sale down to like $255 or so. So, depending on what you're looking for, if you need the new fresh colorways, or if you're okay with getting a color from last season, you might be able to find a steal and a deal for that. Moving on to other Smith products, my favorite sunglass. So, I have been wearing a lot of different styles of Smith sunglasses, but the Wildcats are my absolute favorite. So, I'm a big fan personally of the kind of goggle style sunglasses. I like to be able to have a huge field of vision. I like to be able to feel like my eyes are really protected. When I'm riding on my adaptive mountain bike, it's super important, since I'm lower to the ground and closer to those rocks being kicked up and closer to brushes and branches hitting my eyes, that I always have eye protection on. And so I wear these Smith Wildcats for that reason. They come with clear lenses too. I most of the time, to be honest, wear the clear lenses. I have a really hard time seeing. It's probably like a mental thing. I have a hard time seeing when it's darker, and so I'll usually swap these for the clear lenses. Word of note here, I'm only wearing these Wildcats when I'm wearing my half shells. When I'm wearing my full face helmet, I'm wearing my goggles, and I suggest you do the same too. Goggles are really great because they have this soft padding, so that if you were to impact anything, aka crash, fall, have something come to your face, that padding will help protect your face. Whereas if you're wearing sunglasses, you could be at risk of like breaking your nose. Or these arms inside of a full face kind of like defeat some of the purpose of the Koroyd technology. So, and I'm not a scientist, and these are not proven facts, but I would suggest, if you're going to wear a full face helmet, put on your goggles. If not, rock your Wildcats. Once again, these are some of my favorite glasses. These are also in like a purple color. If it's not obvious by my jacket, I am having a full purple moment. It's been happening for a couple years, and so I just love to collect gear that is of that purple color. So, on to the next products. What is next? Oh yes. The Wildcat sunglasses start at $255 USD, but once again, just like the Smith Mainline helmet, you're going to be able to find tons of deals all over the internet, down to $155 or even lower, all different types of colors. All right, the next item in my kit is one of the most important items in my kit, and this is from a safety perspective. This is the Leatt neck brace 6.5. It's made from carbon. It has adjustable technology. All you do to wear it, you pop it open like this, snap it around your neck. These types of neck braces are to reduce cervical spinal cord injuries. I have a spinal cord injury. Mine's thoracic level. But because I have a spinal cord injury, because I know the risks of mountain biking, I'm not gonna cut any corners on my safety gear. So I wear my Leatt neck brace, where it's a 6.5 carbon one. When you're wearing a neck brace like this, you're gonna wanna pair it with a full face helmet, because that's how the technology works. So if you were to impact, that full face helmet is gonna come down to your neck. It's gonna create this like whole situation that helps protect you. So you wouldn't wanna wear this with a half shell or just like walking around. It's not gonna do anything. The power and the beauty of these neck braces is when paired with a full face helmet. What I like about this neck brace is it's super lightweight. It's comfortable. I remember when I first started wearing a neck brace, I was like, am I ever gonna be able to get used to this? Because I've got like my full face, goggles, neck brace. It can be a lot. And after wearing it for about 3 years, I'm like, this is just what I do. This is one of the more expensive items that I own for mountain biking. I think right now it starts at $529 USD. So this is an investment piece. But if you are somebody that likes to ride downhill, if you are somebody that likes to do jumps, technical terrain, technical descending, or you're pushing your skills to any limit, or you're an adaptive rider and is learning and doesn't want to get injured anymore, or something of that sort, I suggest you invest in this piece. Once again, it's very, very expensive, but this is not something you're going to need to replace every single season. So it's an investment piece, and at the same time, you're preserving your body and your health by wearing it. So highly suggest wearing a neck brace. Okay, when it comes to other things that I like to carry on my rides, this is a must. This is the Osprey Serval 7. It's a hydration pack, a fanny pack. I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I actually only use this pack on my gravel bike, but it could very easily fit on the back of my mountain bike. And actually, I just got a Serval 4, which is like a smaller version of this for me to carry with my mountain bike. What I love about Osprey packs is the durability. I've been using Osprey for over 20 years, and when it comes to finding new, outdoor bags and packs, this is a brand that I know and trust. They also have a warranty. So this comes with a hydration bladder and a hose. And on my adaptive bike, I have a harness that goes, around my chest to hold me in the bike. I just put the magnet for the hydration hose on that harness, and there you go. Now I can have, water on the go. But what I also like about this particular product is the amount of pockets in here. So I have in this particular bag, a multi-tool. I've got CO2, I've got, the dispenser for CO2, got an extra tube. I can pack so much stuff in here. I've got another multi-tool, I've got a battery pack, I always have additional snacks, an extra Titan strap just in case I need to strap something, zip ties, but you're going to be able to carry so much, and especially if you're an adaptive rider, think about ways to strap your packs to your bike so that you're not actually carrying them or having to worry about things. So yeah, this pack in particular is just one of my absolute favorites. And I guess, you know, if you were to wear it, I do know from when I was able-bodied that Osprey does make very comfortable fanny packs. They also have extended sizing now for their products too. So if that's of interest, you can look into their extended size product line. Okay, we're getting close to the end, but definitely not the least. So these are my trusty Ergon GXR Grips. Why do I wear these? Well, one, I am supported by Ergon, but I've been using Ergon products for about 6 years at this point. I love how my hands and my arms don't get fatigued when I'm using these grips. I also feel like I have enough grip, so I can use these particular grips in any type of weather, and it's never been an issue. I rock these grips on my mountain bike and my gravel bike. The GXRs come in a variety of colors. You can get this super cool neon green. You can get my signature orange that I always use on my mountain bike, or this one, which is yellow and green, which I love. This is now on my gravel bike. But these are just like really soft and feel really good on your hands. And I've been really shocked. So I've used at this point probably 6 to 7 different Ergon grips. And I love to like just try the different ones and see what's gonna work. But I found for my adaptive bike, these are the ones that work the greatest. What I also like too is I can easily cut these down to the size to accommodate my throttle. And then they slide on, which is easy. They don't lock on, so I don't have to worry about additional things. And they mostly stay in place. So these are the grips that I use. Drop a comment, you know, if these are the grips you use too, but I've been super pleased with them. I change mine out probably 3 or 4 times a season. I'm actually due to probably changing these out soon since I got into like a little accident, and not an accident, but you know, a little crash and slashed one of them. So follow along on this channel because in a couple weeks I'm going to show you how I do some of my bikes and crafts and remove my grips and put them back on. But once again, look at all these fun colors. So there's also a blue and a red. Yeah, I just love all of their grips. And I also just love the fun pop of color that it brings to your bike, right? Like, I know that it can be fun to have black components or components that match your style. And what I really like is that the colors that these grips come in perfectly match my bike and perfectly match my style. And they just add this unique touch. So we're also talking about contact points and items for that. So Ergon makes 2 different types of gloves, but today I'm going to be talking to you about the HE2 EVOs. And the reason why I want to bring your attention to this is these particular gloves have like padding kind of around the knuckle area. So these are super good for those really technical mountain bike days. And so when I'm going out to try a new trail system, or let's say I know there's going to be a lot of brush since I'm closer to the ground, my hand is going to be hitting things, that's when I will wear these gloves. These gloves also allow you to use, you know, your cell phone and electronics, your touch devices when you're wearing these gloves. But I've been wearing these gloves now for the past 2 seasons. I also wear their other gloves too, but I really appreciate these, especially for winter riding, especially for when I'm doing technical riding and I have to worry more about rocks or the brush along the side of the trail. It just keeps my hands safe. I have one last thing that I want to talk to you about. And it's one of my favorite items ever. And it's one of my favorite items ever because I just love shoes. So, I am a shoe person. I love shoes. I get questions all the time. Do I need to wear mountain bike shoes if I'm an adaptive rider and I'm not pedaling and I can't feel my feet? No, you can do whatever you want. But I choose to wear mountain bike shoes because I know they're sturdy. They have a sturdier toe box. They also have some good grip, and this is going to allow me, when I'm tromping around on the trails with my feet sticking out in front, allows me a sense of safety and a sense of peace. And I know that my feet are going to be protected in any circumstance. So that's why I wear mountain bike shoes. These mountain bike shoes are from Crank Brothers, They are the Stamp flat pedal shoes. These are ones that have this like elastic technology and a Velcro top. So the Velcro top keeps your feet in the shoes. These are the ones that I got for this next season, so 2025. What I like about these is they have the BOA enclosure, so it's a lot more, easy to dial in and out kind of where you want your feet to be. But I wore these for 2 years. I absolutely love them. What I also like about them too is they keep my feet nice and dry in wet weather and circumstances. I do winter riding. Where I live, you can ride all year round, but it could be really foggy or rainy. And I've had really good success with wearing these. So these are the Crank Brothers Stamp flat pedal shoes. I swear by them. I love them. Well, folks, that covers it for part one of products that I absolutely love and live by as an adaptive mountain biker and para off-road cyclist. Follow along. I'm going to do a part two. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I do to prepare for rides, what I carry on rides, and some of the other products I use. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.